It's lovely to see you. Congratulations, firstly, on this film.
Thank you very much.
We've both seen it. You took your kids.
I took my kids. I absolutely loved it. And, of course, it's a big thing taking on a movie like this, isn't it? We've seen some successful live-action remakes of Disney movies, but Aladdin particularly, I think, was so popular. You must have thought, because you must have loved the original.
I did. I grew up watching it, and Robin Williams was an inspiration to me growing up. I love this film, and I love what we did with it, and I hope people enjoy it. How old are your kids?
So we got 13 and 9.
Okay,
and
perfect.
They both went home singing the songs and loving it.
I'm 44 and I came out singing the songs.
Exactly.
Genuinely.
Exactly.
Well,
It's
that's
the
the
kids
thing.
everywhere.
This film's, you know, Guy wanted to make it for everybody of all ages, and then we started with the basics of parkour. So, you know, we tried to be as authentic as possible.
It feels it. It really felt it. And it felt very Guy Ritchie as well. There's something sort of we've all enjoyed. I mean, Guy Ritchie's film, when I realised he was the director, I was thinking, gosh, that's interesting, because some of the films we've seen of Guy in the past are very different to this. Lock, Stock and Snatch and Rock and Roller and those films. But then, of course, some of the stuff we've seen in Sherlock Holmes really feels like he's brought that to it, his look and take on action.
Yeah, I think he does an incredible job putting his stamp on it. And he's such an incredible director. He has an amazing way of letting the actors feel free, but also putting his stamp on it. Well, it was amazing, but then I had to keep hush-hush about it for a little bit.
Which must be killing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a brilliant film. It's so much fun. The music's great. It's a spectacle. It's also quite an important film because it is the most racially diverse casting, I think.
Yes.
And Disney's... You know, it's had some criticisms in the past for how it's, you know, for a lack of racial diversity. So is that something that was important to you as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the things that I'm most proud of for this film. I think it's the most diverse cast Disney has ever put together, maybe any studio has ever put together. We don't just celebrate one group of people or one ethnicity in this, but people from all over the world. I mean, Naomi's obviously English, but she's also Indian, and Marwan, who plays Jafar, is Tunisian Dutch. I grew up in Canada, but I'm Egyptian, so it's an incredible cast, and obviously Will is a legend.
Yeah.
What's it like working with Will Smith? I mean, we've interviewed him, and he's always an absolute joy to interview because he is so full of life and energy, but him being the genie as well, because there's a lot of pressure. That's a sort of responsibility on his shoulders too.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, when we went to Jordan, we all got to the desert, and it was this very intimate cast and crew because it was reduced for Jordan. And we got to the desert, and there was champagne there and dancers, and the Bedouins were gifting us these beautiful scarves. And
that sounds great.
Turns out Will had thrown this huge party for us in the desert. So that's the kind of guy he is. And
so he set all that up for when you arrived?
He set it all up, and he does that kind of stuff often. He thinks that if everyone's joyous and has a good energy, the film will come out better and the work will come out better.
He's always going to be the Fresh Prince, isn't he? Yeah. He's just going to be the Fresh Prince wherever he is.
The Fresh Prince of the Bedouin tents.
Fresh Prince of the Bedouin tents.
Exactly.
We've got an enormous lamp in the studio for you, Mena. I'm assuming this makes you feel at home.
I see it, yes.
Everybody's been giving her a rub and having their 3 wishes. This feels like a massive breakthrough for you, so I think you probably don't need to wish from us for your career. It's going to be...
Yeah, this is a dream come true as it is, so...
Yeah, and do you have 3 wishes?
You know, the one... I'm giving 2 because I don't want to get too philosophical, but, you know, one of them is, of course, I wish that all of us would walk around the earth with a little bit more love. I think the world would be a better place. And then as a more selfish wish, I hope to be doing this for a long time. That would be my wish.
Well, look, you know, from the performance that we've seen, I'm sure you will be. It really is fabulous.
Thank you.
That scene, the Prince Ali scene.
Prince Ali,
when you arrive, that is lit.
I
love it. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Goosebumps watching that scene. I thought Will was in his element at that scene, and you're just there sort of bowled over. Was there 1,000 extras in that scene?
Yeah, we had dancers alone. I think we had 300 or 400 dancers alone, but then there were acrobats and jugglers and all sorts of very specialized performers.
And elephants.
Yes,
sitting on it.
Camels, camels and horses, and it was amazing. Gemma, who the set designer is, another a Brit. She's amazing. She's absolutely amazing, and she built all these extravagant sets. It was
an
just
experience.
beautiful.
Well, the energy and enthusiasm pours out of every scene. It's just, I loved it. I really loved it. Mena, thank you so much for coming in as well.
Thank you. Especially after the premiere.
And look, and you know you've made it when you've got your own little action figure as well.
Come on.
So you can take your own little Mena wherever you go. My friend's son, Alexander, is watching this morning and he's counting down the days to see this film. He cannot wait. He's so excited.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
There you go, Alexander. You can have Mena. I'll bring him home for you.
Yeah, thanks, Alexander. Thank you.
There you go. Love you too. Thank you.
You're like your own little action figure, aren't you?
Oh, if only. If only.
You should.
Wouldn't everybody like a little plastic me somewhere to take? No.
Let's make it happen. Let's call
make it happen.
Disney.
Rub that lab, Mena. Rub it.